Oh, what has it been like in terms of secrecy? Has it been mad?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, honestly, at first, it's not safe to say anything, and the doctor was like, I would just want to wait for you, and so I was listening to doctor's orders, and then, I mean, people just, become so obsessed, and I'm like, trust me, you guys are all going to know eventually. I'm just waiting until it's the right time.
Yeah.
And so, but it feels good to announce and now be in tight clothes and feel like it doesn't matter anymore. So yeah, it feels good.
Oh, and up close, I mean, you're glowing. It's
Thank
just
you.
so beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think from the fans' point of view, because they've been on so many journeys with you, now it really is, it's a time for them to rejoice along with you, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. I mean, it's crazy. I was so nervous for some reason to announce that I was pregnant. I just had these nerves, and having everyone's positive and loving support is it's so great. And of course I know the journey they've been along with me, but then you remember everything, like, okay, wow, they feel so invested. But I feel so honored that they're this invested with me. So yeah.
Yeah. Has it been an easy time for you?
Yeah, honestly, I feel so lucky. It's been, I hear horror stories, and mine right now has been really easy. The very beginning is challenging because you feel so out of place. I've never experienced this before, and I think you're the most sick, and no one knows you're pregnant. So I think the beginning is the most challenging. I'm not sure what the end is going to be like, but for right now, I'm doing pretty well.
Was there ever a time you thought about the surrogacy side of things as well? Because obviously that's been suggested at times in the show.
Yeah. Not yet. I mean, I thought about surrogacy at one point, but then it just didn't cross my mind. And then when I got pregnant, I was just so surprised. Because you keep getting told, you believe, when you hear all these things about yourself, you just start believing them. And I was just in shock, I think, as much as everybody else was.
But it's when people always say this, and you and I go back quite a long time, and I've always said that you are the girl who gets it. You understand the madness, but you also, we've talked about it before, like, sit down, kick the shoes off, let's have a real proper natter about things. Does this really bring everything back to what life is really all about?
Definitely. It really does. I think it puts so many things into perspective. I mean, and people say once you have a baby, your life just begins, and you're going to realize, like, everything you were doing was nonsense. But honestly, I'm so happy that this is happening in my life right now. I think they always say, like, when you're ready, you'll have I feel so ready. And I feel like what else can I even do? Like, I'm ready. So I feel the timing really is perfect. And I do feel like, it's just going to be so exciting, everything that's about to happen.
The body.
So they're not remaining. The body is changing. But yeah, it's interesting to not, this is, right now I don't have control over my body. I've learned to have control over it for so long, which was a fun, good control. I felt it empowers me to have that control. So right now, I don't have that control. You're kind of just letting your body do what it wants. But I still work out. I want to stay active just for the health of myself and even the health of the baby. I hear the labor will be a lot easier if I continue to stay healthy. So I'm just doing what's best for me, I hope.
Because I was wondering, does it give you a chance to say, you know what, all bets are null and void. In terms of the body, I'm just going to let it go.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I give in to cravings if I have, like, if I want a donut, I'll have a donut. I'm not super crazy. My mom, brought me like 8 boxes of Krispy Kremes and got mad I didn't eat all of them. But I think that's crazy. Yeah. But I definitely will, eat sweets if I want and give into that. But I really believe in working out and staying healthy. Every pound I put on, I got to take back off.
Well, I'm sweating the pounds off here.
It's hot in here.
It's just the fact that the baby's going to be called Ross. And
I know, it's
that
flattering.
Stuff just
I know.
broken the news to me. But do you actually have a tip for people at home? Is there one tip in terms of body, in terms of working out, in terms of dieting, etc.? Is there one thing that they can all do?
I think starting small but being consistent. No matter what you do, if you just work out even 20 minutes every day, it will change so much. And my nutritionist always says water wins every time. So if you just, consume enough water, and especially now when you're pregnant, you have to stay hydrated. And so I think teaching yourself to drink a lot of water, because, you have to teach yourself to be thirsty, which is it's an interesting concept. But Yeah, I think starting small, and don't overwhelm yourself by biting off more than you can chew.
That's right. I've always been told that your body doesn't know the difference between it being thirsty and being hungry.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Weird, isn't it?
Well, you are full of knowledge today.
Hey, Lay. This is any other tips you'd like me to give you?